Hi, I'm Jeah Hyuck. I'm an artist originally from South Korea and currently based in UK with South Korea. I graduated with the first class honors from Goldsmith Fine Art and spent part of my elementary school years studying in Philippines. I grew up with navigating different cultures as a diaspora, trying to assimilate by erasing my identity. Ironically, this effort emphasized my diaspora identity. Living abroad, I realized acknowledge myself as a stranger was the key to assimilate. To break free from constraint, I turned to automatism. This allowed my soul to flow without restraint, revealing suppressed desire and longings. Through this process, I could objectively see myself and unearth my true identity. If I say more specifically about my work, especially Brain Sketch series, Brain Sketch series holds deep meaning for me. It's my representative, my struggle to express my stories and knowledge in a piece of my work. By allowing thoughts and words to flow freely onto the canvas, I could find what kind of thoughts inside of me, and it shows my emotion, uncovering suppressed as a painting. I keep writing over the layers with the Korean traditional materials and paint onto canvas. I made the canvas with the door. I will told you this moments a bit later. Then I could find what kind of thoughts and emotions I identified. I use a special skill called automatism. That automatism came from the literature skills, the writing over what you brought out thoughts. Then you could find what kind of thoughts you have inside. As an artist, I always focus on expanding my influence and showing fresh things like fresh work. As an artist, my focus is on constantly expanding my influence and showing fresh work. The challenge lies in avoiding stagnation and settling and always pushing boundaries. Like I try to showing new things and expanding my influence. So I always keep trying to showing new things. Making artwork needs lots of efforts. Lots of people same. I'm still young, but when I was young, I was really hard to get into this area, and younger myself was quite traumatic to be an unsuccessful artist. I keep trying over. So if I give some advice to young myself, I will give it quite simple. Just keep going on and do what you want to. I know he will do a great job, and if I say more about my mediums, I always seek to create something fresh by using never used materials and technique. So one thing was automatism, what I say, the keep writing over and making a painting. And another thing is I'm using uncommon materials. If I say some my work, especially brand sketch series, I'm using really unique canvas. What I say is door panel. My parents are architects, so the door panel and wood panels and walls, those materials familiar to me. So I paint on door panels with Korean ink, with Korean paper. What I'm doing now, I think, is I'm showing what kind of identity I have when who am I want to show thing is just me. So I thought I needed to showing myself as like me with materials. My materials and mediums also need to show who am I. So what I'm using is door panels with Korean traditional paper with Korean traditional ink. Also, I'm using the paint because, as I say, my father is architect, so I want to show that inside of myself with my mediums. This job is quite really hard because I needed to think a lot of things and I needed to work a lot, always working and no free time. It's quite busy and always this kind of things be cured by my fans and audience. Every fans are really memorable and important to me, but I have especially memorable fan. I met a fan. She was deaf. She just loved my work, so she came to my exhibition by biking for 3 hours to see. That's something I will always remember. Through my work, I'm not giving a really strong intention to audience. I don't want to give really first to them. I just want to show I'm always thinking who am I. I'm always changing, and identity is not settled thing, and it's changed by social. Just I want to say thinking about who you are. Just people let people thinking who you are or what kind of thoughts you have, what kind of thoughts you have inside. I just wanna let them think. So thank you for hearing my monologue, and for upcoming events, I have 2 solo shows and lots of interviews like this and events in Korea with UK for this year. You can see my updates on my Instagram, Jeah Hyuck, JeahHyuck. And thank you again for joining me on this artistic journey. Thank you.